Hello there. To refresh your memory a bit, here's a short summary of the events so far. We arrived in Abilene in 1910, where we went straight to the saloon and started bullshitting the local patrons. There's Molly with the large tankards of beer, Dwight, the kid who's easily impressed, some old codger called Steve, a bit of an asshole called Jack, and finally Ben behind the bar. We tell the guys that we joined up with Billy the Kid back in 1880 cause he was fighting some guys we also wanted dead. But turned out that they weren't there and we ended up not killing Pat Garrett and getting locked up instead. So we broke out, stole Bob's shotgun and then shot Bob. Kind of a dick move in hindsight. We fled to Mexico, took a job for the Rurales and started hunting down the Cowboys gang under Old Man Clanton, cause he was riding with Johnny Ringo, one of the bastards we really wanted dead. So we shot Clanton, we shot Curly Bill and we shot Ringo. Cause we needed money, we took the job to hunt down Henry Plummer, and sure enough ended up exploding him too. But that still leaves the guy we were hunting to start with, namely one Roscoe Bob Bryant. And that's where we're currently at.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin, so that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself. Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself. I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
Hi there, it's really easy to get killed here at the start because you don't have a sense of death, the thingy in the right upper corner, that dodge move. So the best thing is to stick around at the barrels for a while, use your rifle for a long-range fight, and thin the herd. Alright, that looks better. We also start out with this thing, it's the quick shooter. It's really fast, also reloads really fast, but doesn't do a whole lot of damage, so you're gonna want to use it in close range for headshots. Perhaps I switch to another weapon later on.
I thought the Texas Rangers got Hardin.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. It was colder than a witch's tit in a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres to the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. Fathers and husbands, brothers and sons, men with families who cared about them. Families who put up money in hopes of finding justice. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold in here. Freezing my giblets off.
Ain't right, we gotta stay out here keeping watch like this.
Ain't nobody stupid enough to go after Hardin anyway.
Better 3 hours early than a minute too late.
Shoot that son of a bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. As most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hang. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcomed presence.
What the hell? Come on, where was that from?
That's right.
Sneaky little bastard. Well, I'm gonna go and take the high ground.
Tell Hardin someone's coming for him.
I wondered if Bob was among them.
Stop that son bitch! Let the boys know we got another law dog.
They're actually quite difficult to spot from this range. There's probably one more down below, but I've got something else that I've been trying to get over here. Well, not that. Die already. This thing. Now, yes, let's go and return to the lower section. This doesn't feel safe. There are a lot of nuggets in this mission. We got 2 now, and there are, I think, 4 more to go. Alright, and I think that takes care of the enemies in this little region. But before we head on, there's something over here. Lovely moon out night. Ooh, that's great. That's actually exactly what I need. Because there's a lot of long-range fighting going on, so additional zoom while aiming? Yes, definitely. It doesn't just count for the rifle. The additional zoom while aiming, it happens regardless whether you use the rifle or a revolver. You just need to aim a little while at the same spot and then the zoom will increase. When you start moving around too much, you will get out of that additional bit of zoom. It's very nice.
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better. Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Damn, that's far away. Come on. There we go. Seriously, all the way over there? Yep. Ah, that's weird. The additional zoom doesn't seem to want to trigger. Oh well.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
Yes, we'll go to the saloon, but first I got some stuff to pick up. Over here in the little blacksmith's area. Where was it? Over there. That's number 3, I believe. No, wait, this is number 4. Yep. Counting. Should be able to at least count to 6. What with there being 6 bullets in a revolver, but oh well. And I do want to get a different gun. Let's pick the shotgun for a short while. I think the little town here is largely the same as the Lincoln escape, but they put a lot of effort into it, so I really don't mind revisiting. Also, this thing? I've fallen down here way too often. Well, not way too often, but I've fallen down there and I don't appreciate it. Alright. No, no, no! Ah, bugger. I suck at platforming. Oh, I'm not dead! Ah, this is great. I don't like dying at that spot. Alright, let's do this again! Platforming in a Wild West shooter. I finally figured out what I was doing wrong. I don't need to run and jump. A normal jump works perfectly fine. Alright, let's continue. Just an ordinary jump, and that's what we came for. That is number 5, which means there's one more left, and I can't reach it from over here.
You better hide!
Alright, now we could go into the front of the saloon, but there's actually an alternative route.
Middle-ain't that sucker!
While hoping that they won't shoot me while I traverse over the ladder, and then we enter the saloon from upstairs. Also, taking a secret. No, the sawed-off shotgun doesn't have enough range for this fight.
Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me. In fact, I felt a certain hostility.
Crazy bastard! Damn! You better hide!
I think there's some more. This little area is really difficult if you do it in the ordinary way, by coming through the front door. It's also kind of fun, but you're gonna get killed, most likely. Wanted poster over there actually refers to Bound in Blood, a previous Call of Juarez game. That's a nice little Easter egg. Right, so, is there still someone here that I need to kill? Because usually by now we'd be triggering some stuff.
Yeah, you know you can't beat me.
Is there a guy outside that I need to kill? Yep. Well, screw that guy.
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West. I felt a bolt of adrenaline, or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
I really like this character. The way he's crossing his arms, that actually seems to be a signature move that John Wesley Hardin had as a duelist. Really gotta pay attention. Oh shit.
No, wait! He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
Holy shit, that is a huge crosshair. Use A and D to dodge. This is a bit of a weird mechanic, but oh well, here goes.
That man was faster than grease lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless avenger took his life. Shot him in the back at a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
Alright, I think that's it for today. Have a great evening, and I hope to see you again next time.